Welcome back to Sports Talk with Tom Watkins on the edge. All right, so right now we're gonna get into NBA, and me and Joe we're at the boiling point here about Derrick Rose. You want to start off about talking about that?
Look, Derrick, it's time. Like, I understand, your knee. You want to make sure you're right. And I understand there's probably a lot of confidence that you need to have into it, but you're going to be on limited minutes. Like, you're going to the playoffs, and I understand, you're open to starting, playing in the playoffs, just coming back. That's not how it works, man. Like, you need a couple of games, at least in the regular season, to really get into it, because playoff basketball is not like regular season basketball. Playoff basketball is really gritty and really dirty and really physical. So if you're gonna go and play in the regular season, because you still got a couple of formidable opponents left, that you can all right, you know what, test if you're really, really back. But I mean, look at Iman Shumpert of New York and Ricky Rubio. Like, they're not the same as they were before the injury. Like, I'm surprised Iman Shumpert came back this a lot earlier than what he was supposed to, and he tore his ACL the same day as Derrick Rose. So I don't know. He needs to get his ass back on the court, because I'm missing some number one plays, and I don't know. My question to you, Tom: what do you think they're going to do if he comes back? Like, you think they're going to be a lot better? Do you think they're going to be the same? Because the team that he left with when he tore his ACL,
it's not the same team.
It's not the same team, not at all.
Overall, it'd help, but here's the thing. Derrick Rose, if you're listening to this, let's say we should just send this to him. You wonder how many fans have sought him out and said something. But here's the real truth. I'm gonna add on what Joe was saying. You say that you want to come in at 110%. I don't know a single goddamn athlete in all sports that has come back from injury and okay, I'm 110%. The closest guy, maybe Adrian Peterson. I mean, maybe to a point. I mean,
yeah, that's godlike level.
That's godlike level, and that's not. I mean, look, I'm not even gonna say he was 110%. And I'm with Joe. Get your ass out back on the floor. We got so many games left. You can't just come into the playoffs and be like, okay, I'm ready to play. I'm gonna put up 30 and 10 a game, or 30, whatever. That's not it doesn't happen like that, man. If he's gonna be out for the rest of the season, then shut him down. Just shut him down for the playoffs. You wonder, Joe, can he really be as effective in the playoffs coming back? I mean, that's hard. Oh,
see, I don't think he could come back and all of a sudden be like, yeah, I'm Derrick Rose of old, twisting and turning in the air, going around big man. Like, he can't do that. He can't. Like, he's not gonna have the confidence to do that all of a sudden. Like, yeah, practice is not game situation. Like, you can make it as much of a game situation as possible, but practice is, practice. Not a game. We talking about practice. So it's like, dude, I understand. You want a game situation. You want to be, at the top of your game. You're not going to be at the top of the game. I'm sorry. Like, I understand. You want to be there. I totally get that. You want to be the guy for Chicago. And I can tell you right now, as soon as Derrick Rose comes back, the ratings for Chicago, or at least for CSN, are going to skyrocket. Because I know whatever I'm doing, I'm going to drop it and be like, I can't. I'm watching the Bulls game tonight. Like, if some person, okay, so if I was going to go on a date with a girl, right? She's like, oh, we're going to go to the movies tonight.
Hell no, we're not. We're
watching no, let's go watch the Bulls game tonight. Or let's go to B-Dubs and catch some wings in the Bulls game tonight. Because I'm just not. Like, everybody's going to drop everything they're doing and watch Derrick Rose play, because they haven't seen him since the playoffs last year. I don't know. It really frustrates me, because Tom Thibodeau is saying he's day to day, or he's close. Well, how close is he, Tom?
What's the status on Derrick, Tibbs? Day to day.
Yeah,
that's it.
What's the status? Like, don't give me a percentage. He said in February, I'm about 80% there, but I'm not going to come back till I'm 110. Okay, come March before our spring break, he's like, oh, I'm close. I'm really close. I'm starting to feel like myself again. So I said, and I had this conversation with my roommate. I don't know if he's listening, but
he will be on Facebook.
Yeah, hopefully he's on Facebook listening. I was like, I give him 2 weeks. We'll go to spring break, and then he'll be back probably. This was the March 18th game against Golden State. That's what everybody was, or the March 15th, whatever. That was when everybody was like, all right, you know what? This is the game's coming back. He said mid-March, I'm back.
Mm-hmm.
Where's he at now? And he just came out and said, I'm open to coming back this season. I'm going to come back in limited minutes. Well, no way. Like, I couldn't have told you that. Like, you're going to go and play 48 minutes of basketball like Luol Deng. Like, no, you're not going to do that. So, I mean, it just frustrates me because it's like either, like you said, shut him down or tell him, all right, he's going to be back this day. And I know it's tough. You're coming off an ACL. You need confidence to do whatever you're going to do.
And what I'm wondering is, and I've been thinking about this the past couple of weeks since he's been jacking us around, do you think someone's in his ear? Like his crowd or his team, not his own person, I forget what that's called, but
his posse?
Like his posse or whatever. Like his like Adidas or his brother Reggie, who's kind of a jackass, let's be honest. The guy, he comes out and says, yeah, we need better players. Like, okay, if you follow the organization at all, you know that we're trying to do that.
Right.
And you wonder if he's in his ear or his agent, BJ, I forget his last name, but
Armstrong.
Is it BJ Armstrong? Yeah. Are these guys in his ear saying, no, don't go back yet? But with Adidas, it doesn't. But you know what? Maybe with Adidas, it does make sense. Because from what we learned from our sports comm classes, sports comm majors here, if Adidas keeps playing this out, that marketing to return, they're still probably making money off of that.
Oh,
Once
he
comes back, that marketing scheme is dead.
Yeah,
wow.
Because people use hashtags all the time, like on Twitter. Like I'll be on Twitter, and like I was talking to my old RA from my freshman year, and he's telling me like we should play basketball. I'm like, yeah, I got time this week. I'll make time, and so you get a hashtag saying the return. So although like we haven't heard anything from Adidas about the return, it's still trending. So it's like they're marketing whizzes right now. And with Derrick not coming back, at least not now, it's really putting them in the bind right now because it's like, all right, you know what? Now we put the return on the pedestal, we put you on the pedestal. Now it's time to return the favor. And I feel like I am a Bulls fan. I want what's best for the Bulls, and I understand we're not going to win the championship this year unless barring an awesome run to the playoffs. It's happened, and who knows what will happen, but I don't know. Derrick's it's time to come back, like, or at least tell us no, he's shut down for the season. If we had a little more confirmation about it, I feel like all right, I'd feel a little bit better about it because I'm like, all right, you know what? He'll go to LA and he'll practice all summer. He'll come back to training camp brand new. That's fine, but don't stop teasing us with this day to day because it's bad. Like I'm tired of it.
Yeah, I feel like he needs to come back during games because God knows, what if he waits till next season? And then it's like he hasn't played a game since he's been injured. Will be like a year and a half, 2 years ago. Man, I don't know. He's got to come back. The Adidas thing really makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
maybe that's what it is. He's in his ear. Maybe we cracked the nut here. Me and Joe, we figured it out. We figured your scheme out, Derrick Rose.
Yeah, Derrick. Yeah, get at me, bro.
Yeah, so I don't know. I mean, and obviously everyone else is injured.